Keep joining all of you. Very good morning. We'll continue this song in the break. A very good morning to all of you. 1 second, huh? I'll start the live streaming here also so that I can see all of you joining and putting everything in the chat box. Keep the chat box active. There's a surprise for all the students who are attending it live with us. Right? Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Very good morning. All of you who are joining, some of you are putting your names today. What happened? Just 1 second. I just to. Good morning, all of you. Please mention your names in the chat box so that and I can see all of you writing, because in the coming lot of answers are to be written in the chat box. Yes? Okay. So CA Dipti Chheda here. I welcome you all to this fun-filled and lot of learning and to the point exam-oriented batch for learning taxation, that is Sarathi taxation batch. This is very well applicable for CA, CMA, CS, all the students writing exam in November or December 23. I have already solved CMA inter result is yet to be out, but I've already solved the direct taxation paper. If you scroll down now, you will see. So like years I have been teaching CA and CMA, so that link is there. Yes, can some of you put message in the chat box so that I can also see the live chat box as active? Right now, how we are going to work in this batch? Okay, as your exams are going to be like conducted, that is those who are writing CA inter, it is 2nd of November, and then CMA students have December. How we have decided is I will give you all the concepts. Okay, right? All the concepts I will give you. What I'm writing, running notes, you write it, because so many students I keep interacting while these classes are going on, and Sarathi costing batch is just completed on Sunday. So I know this really superbly well, that the main problem is not that students are not having good knowledge. They understand, but then taxation is vast. So first thing is you need to repeat the concept. And of course, we will study everything exam oriented to the point. Had it been regular class, black money, white money, book mein aisa hota hai, practical, we do a lot of discussion so that you have win-win situation with your degree also and with your internship and job ahead. Right? So now what we are planning is that these classes running notes I will give, that you should write with me. Students are used to मैम पीडीएफ डाल दीजिए ना, टेलीग्राम में डाल देंगे, लेकिन आपको 3 घंटे का पेपर लिखना है with the mindset and 15 minutes for the choice. Okay, right? So just let us make a mindset ki what you are going to do with me, and then we will quickly start with basics. How I'm going to do everything, I'll clarify. If you have any doubt, chat box is on, you can keep writing over there. Good morning all of you who have joined. Can you write your names so that I can know you by names? There's going to be a wonderful surprise for all those who are attending it live with me every day. You can watch recording, but that commitment will not come. You should feel as if this is a face-to-face batch, right? Okay. So the first thing is, I feel in this Sarathi batch, we need to do lot of writing practice. So when I write the concept, you also write the concept. Pen chalna hai na beta. बाद में आप लैपटॉप टैब सब यूज करना, वॉइस नोट यूज करना व्हाट्सएप में रिकॉर्डिंग के लिए. Okay, so nice to see you all joining. Keep pouring in your messages also. So one is writing practice. Another is, I will go very slow and explain the concept. More than 2 decades I'm into teaching. Yes, I didn't introduce. If you don't know me, my name is CA Dipti Chheda. I qualified as a CA from Nagpur, Maharashtra in 1999 November exam. So year 2000, I qualified as a CA, got married, came to Hyderabad, and since then I am into teaching. Various academies. 2008, I started concept classes and regular faculty at ICA Hyderabad. And 2.5 years are over. This December, excuse me, I'll complete 3 years of concept classes app also. So a lot of details I have seen, CA Inter, and I myself, I have written CA Inter in 97, income tax. Then it was PCC, then it was IPCC, again CA Inter, and again the syllabus is changing. No problem. Now, so this is all about my introduction and my core subjects. I got 95 in accounts. I feel I know accounts very well. I love to teach accounts and costing, but then students are doing too good in taxation. And so many years I've been teaching CMA students also. Exclusive batches there for CMA students, taxation, and CA students, right? Okay. So promise that you all trust me. Why I'm not able to see all the good mornings, only Sonu and some students. I would be glad to see the chat box buzzing with all your doubts, and कोई डाउट छोटा बड़ा नहीं है. तो राइटिंग प्रैक्टिस करना है, जो हम कॉन्सेप्ट लिखा रहे हैं वो लिखना है. Join our Telegram group. Today evening you will be getting PDF material of problems what we are going to solve. Okay, I will be solving problems which will clear your doubts. Say today we are doing basics. Excuse me, some coughing is there today. Basics. Tomorrow we are doing residential status. So I will explain the concept of residential status, and then we will solve problems from MTP, RTP, December 21 से लेकर past exam के all the questions in writing, because you understand the concept super well, that I also know. But so much I am insisting to trust me. I am sparing all these 2.5 hours, 30 days to help you get exemption in taxation. Okay, right? Are you all with me? Yes. Good morning. Good morning, Jyoti. Good morning, Sonu. Can you all make it more active? Chapter wise, I'll be putting, dear students, I'll be putting, say, residential status and house property, so that you have the hard copy printout. And it's a promise that you all are sitting alert on a desk, table, chair, preferably laptop. if not mobile phone के साथ headphones डाल के, and use the same pen which you are going to write your final exam with. Black ballpoint जिससे आप final exam लिखोगे उसी से मेरा class attend करो. Use the same calculator which you are going to use in the final exam. These are very small tips, and over the period I'll give you lot of exam tips कि ये बहुत important है, इसको smart way में कैसे करना है. I feel the most challenging part for the students is TDS and TCS and deductions. Ma'am, whatever you teach in deductions, we follow. Whatever you teach in TDS, we follow. But then, how to remember it for exam? तो वही तो उसके लिए तो हम हैं. I'll give you lot of exam tips, and please take a printout of whatever sheets I'm giving you in Telegram, because when I work out the problems, I want you all to have the hard copy. Please write down whatever I'm writing. Reading the question paper is an art. An average student like Dipti ma'am, 10th class 60%, 12th class 67%, can do CA and can do wonderful last 23 years, then you all can definitely do it. So reading the question paper is an art. And I want all of you to develop this art over the period. It's a challenge. It's a damn challenge. I'm saying कि अगर business head आपको नहीं समझे कि कैसे solve करना है. Question number 1 ही आता है. आज मुझे paper pattern discuss नहीं करना है. ये हम किसी और दिन करेंगे. And I'll do separate paper pattern discussion for CA CMA exam. So don't worry. CMA both old new I will take care. तो question number 1 14 marks का आता है, which is compulsory to attempt. Compute the income. How to read the question in smart way, in crisp way, and get that confidence every day. I know now the biggest hindrance with you all might be little bit of doubt. Just love it. What is this doubt? दीप्ति मैम पे ट्रस्ट करके रोज के 2.5 घंटे 1 महीना डाले नहीं डाले. ट्रस्ट कर लो. Trust kar lo. I will not get sleep if I don't do one thing wrong sitting on this place. So trust me, you will get best of the booster notes, best of the coaching. Yeah. Beyond this, I'll be using my Sarathi material. That material, if you want, or you want, I have doubt in business head and I need to listen to all the 8 recorded lectures and all, then in the description link is there. At a very reasonable price, those course is given for direct taxation and hard copy and courier charges, which actually comes to me 350 rupees. That's your wish, optional. If you don't want to spare a rupee, just be present here from 11 o'clock to 1:30 every day. We are together. Sometimes the schedule might change, dear students, because I have a very senior bedridden patient at my home, and sometimes it happens. So all that updates will be given to you in the Telegram group. Okay? Yeah. So these lectures will be there in YouTube, I promise, till your exams. Okay? Beyond that, I don't know. But I'm telling you, you attend live classes and then see the difference. Trust me, मुझे पता है आप सबको बहुत काम है और आप बोल रहे हो कि अरे हम शाम में कर लेंगे, कल कर लेंगे. नहीं होगा. My emphasis will be on MCQs. Mark this question, very important for MCQ. जब मैंने बोला लिख लो, because years I have been teaching and checking the trend कि क्या पूछते हैं MCQ में. Okay? Now, next is when I say write this, very important for MCQs, write it. And right now, excuse me. Mark the questions which you are going to do for final exam. With me only, mark the questions which you will revise one day before exam. Of course, marathon will come and you will get chapter wise gist revision also. But जो कुछ questions है ना कि ये बार बार ये pattern repeat होता है, so just check and go. And I'm telling you, this July 23 CMA inter exam paper deductions question is already from the past exam of CA. Just exactly same. So like this, lot of similarities are there. I'm taking care, don't worry. Any more suggestions from your side are okay. Otherwise, straight we are diving into topic. And there is a very beautiful surprise at the end. You will get to hear a very nice guest speaker for 5 minutes. And you will be glad that I called her. बाद में लेकिन चलो तो शुरू करें. आज का टॉपिक है बेसिक्स. स्टूडेंट्स they want to run. मैम सीधा रेसिडेंशियल स्टेटस से शुरू करो, बहुत कम दिन है एग्जाम को. लेट मी टेल यू डियर स्टूडेंट्स, these coming 2 hours for the basics class, I am going to take up things which are repeatedly asked in exam. जो बेसिक्स में से बार बार पूछते हैं ना आपको एग्जाम में, वही हम करेंगे. राइट? गुड मॉर्निंग ज्योति, भवना, Sonu, Chandrasekhar, good morning. God bless you all and want to see you all every day in the live class, that too on time. Okay? Don't miss a single thing because I know how valuable is your time. Evening you might be studying taxation, costing, law, वो भी इसके साथ आपको करना है. So now today's classes to revise. I know you all are very good at basics, but it's very important to revise it to solve the problems. And especially for MCQs. CMA exams, they have true and false and one-line answers and match the pairs and all. उसमें भी आपको काम आएगा ये सब. ठीक है? चलो तो शुरू करते हैं. Open your notebook, and as we are actually starting the prayer, can we just hold our hands together and pray whatever, universe, deity, alma mater, God, whatever, that God, I'm sitting on this place to share all my best knowledge of taxation and help my students score super well in the upcoming exam. Make them also so committed, so confident, so strong that they do amazingly well in exam. Right? God bless me and God bless all of us. Thank you. Chalo. So now let us start with the basics. Okay? Right. We are doing the subject called as direct taxation, which is for 50 marks, and indirect taxation is also there. Okay, this 1 month will go in direct taxation. So GST I'm not going to do. You can watch whatever lectures you want or go with whatever way you prepare. Yes, but in that flow, if you're stuck up, if you have a doubt, koi doubt chota bada nahi hai, click the picture and send me in Telegram group. I will clear your doubt with voice note. It's a promise. Accounts, taxation, costing, and GST. Okay? Right now. Direct taxation. Okay? Because government is giving us all the facility, we are paying the taxes to government. So direct taxation. Today it may be like you are just listening and I'm speaking too much, but you will enjoy when I start solving the problems for residential status and all. Today, I'll give some problems on my own, which linking with the concepts, what we are doing, which are asked in exam. And this lecture, today's lecture is very helpful base for CA and CMA final students also. Okay. Direct taxation. Okay. Direct taxation is the tax what we pay to government on our total income. Whatever income we have earned throughout the year from all the heads of income after deductions, whatever is your total income, on normal income, normal rate, on special income, special rates. So direct tax is the tax collected on income. Okay, on income. And indirect tax, that is also collected by government, but indirectly in the form of goods and service tax, that is GST, which is applicable to goods and services both. Earlier it was VAT and service tax, ab sab mila ke GST ho gaya hai, and your custom duty. Okay, right. Now, why these taxes are called indirect? This is the digital marker pen I purchased for 4,000. This 4,000 is the price inclusive of GST. I am not paying GST to government. I am bearing this GST in this, but This GST is paid. To whom this GST is paid? This GST on the marker I have paid to the stationery wala from whom I have purchased this digital pen. HP showroom, जिनको मैंने दिया. HP showroom will pay to government because it is sales for them. They have sold this pen. So on sale, they are collecting GST from Dipti Chheda and giving it to government. So when I'm bearing the tax, when you all buy courses in our app, you are paying GST. But are you paying GST directly to government? You pay to Dipti Chheda Concept Classes app and we pay to government. So when the taxes are going to government indirectly, it is called as indirect tax. On your income, you yourself are paying the tax. That is called as direct tax. Clear until now? Direct tax and indirect. And Constitution of India mein powers are there to tax. Okay. So generally they are asking this in the MCQ itself. Write down. Entry 82. In the entry 82 of union list. What is union list? It is list 1. Okay. Entry 82 of union list is the list 1, right? Where they need to pay the tax. Okay. Just 2 minutes. I know, as I said, really sorry. There might be some breaks because of the power and all. Write it 2 minutes. I'll be back. कचरा नहीं डालना, कुछ काट लेंगे. All right. Entry 82. Entry 82 of the union list is having the power to charge taxes on total income other than agricultural income. Agricultural income भी करेंगे. एग्जाम में इसके प्रॉब्लम्स वर्कआउट करने आते हैं आपको. Other than agricultural income. Okay, right? Now, Income Tax Act was made in 1962. I'm going in brief also and with good speed so that we cover up all the basics in this one class today. Surcharges and amendments. Yeah, I really miss ki when I am going to discuss MCQs and all. Every class I will cover up the amendment also us topic se related tabhi ke tabhi. Now, Income Tax Act is made 1962. Okay. 1961. Supporting to that, we have income tax rules. Rules are like explanations to the act in 1962. Now we cannot follow 61 ka law today. Yes, in our house editors are there ना, दादाजी and all, तो वो बोलते हैं हमारे जमाने में 100 रुपीज में हम 4 लीटर पेट्रोल डालते थे, पूरे वीक गाड़ी चलती थी. All you cannot follow 1961 rule today. For that, every year budget comes. So budget comes in the month. Budget is planning for next financial year by the finance minister, and she gives it in the form of speech. Budget in February. Okay. So budget February came last year. And then when it is approved, it becomes Finance Act 2022, which starts from 1st April 22 to 31st March 2023. Are you all with me? What do you mean by financial year? Financial year is a set of 12 months. It starts from 1st April 2022 to 31st March 23. During the year, whatever income you have earned, you have to pay tax on that, according to rates and all, what we will do in the coming class. Followed? So budget 22. Okay, they gave the framework कि same income tax act is applicable with this changes. कि अब इतने तक टैक्स नहीं होगा, इस पे रिबेट मिलेगा, इसका ये होगा, लॉन्ग टर्म पे एडिशनल सरचार्ज एप्लीकेबल नहीं होगा, like that. And it became Finance Act 2022, which is applicable for financial year 22-23. This is what is applicable for your final exam. Now, whatever you earn in 22-23, you pay the tax in the next year. This is called as your financial year 22-23, and 23-24 next year, when you pay the tax, is called as what? Assessment year. Assess whatever you have earned in 22-23, assess and pay the tax in 23-24. Are you all with me? समझ में आ रहा है? 23-24 में tax pay करते हैं. That's why financial year is also called as previous year. How is my speed? Are you able to write this with me? Yeah. I'll share with you Sarathi notes also every day at the end. Right. Some of you have already taken the detailed recorded lectures also, so you have the material with you, but still you write it. I'm telling you, trust me, dear students. जो एक ही दुश्मन है ना, उसको chew करके खा जाना है, और वो है writing practice. Pen flow होना है 3 घंटे एग्जाम में, है ना? चलो. So what is the financial year or the previous year? The year for which you earn the income. ये साल में आपने जो भी earn किए, इसका tax आप कब करोगे? Assess the income and pay the tax. Of course, we are paying advance tax in the same year also, but the return filing and self-assessment and all that will be done next year. Abhi July, August, this is September 23 is the peak for the tax audit. Last year, jinke books audit हुए हैं, है ना? Right. Now here, one question comes in exam. Every concept I explain, I will add on the exam related question. मेरे सामने ना पूरे ऐसे exam के पेपर उड़ते हैं जब मैं class पढ़ाती हूँ. I'm teaching everything on my own. अगर आपको लग रहा है कि this way is confusing or you have any suggestions, I never dominate the class. कि मैं जो पढ़ा रही हूँ वही ठीक है, यही ठीक है. मैं बस शुरुआत से only one thing I'm saying is writing practice. If you're sitting idle and listening, you're not helping me. You're not helping yourself. When you have already promised to give me 2.5 hours daily, promise to write also. Suppose I started my business on 18th of September 2022, being Ganesh Chaturthi. You know, festive season चल रहा है, तो चलो किसी ने गणेश चतुर्थी के दिन नया business शुरू किया. For him, what will be the first financial year? 18 September 22 to 31st March 2023. नई बिजनेस भले सितंबर में शुरू करो. दीप्ति मैम ने बोला है फाइनेंशियल ईयर तो अप्रैल 22 से मार्च 23 आता है, हाँ, और कि it will be 23-24. These kind of options will be given to you and your test starts now. Answer the question. What is the answer for this? Yes, Jyoti started the business on 18th of September, being auspicious day, Ganesh Chaturthi. What is going to be the financial year for her? 18 September to March 23 or 22-23? Because Dipti ma'am said 1st April se shuru hota hai financial year. Calendar year is followed in foreign countries. In India, we follow financial year. I'm waiting. I'm seeing the chat box. What will happen if it is a wrong answer? क्या होगा? इतना मस्त ईगो हर्ट होगा. अरे इतना नहीं आया मुझे दीप्ति, कर लेते थे. हाँ, when I'm asking you, I'm trying to help you to dig deep. Income tax is an analytical subject. Send your answers. A, B, C, which bit is the right answer for MCQ? Are you all able to write in the chat box? Yes. 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 A bit is the correct answer. Because you started new business from 18th of September, your first financial year will start from the first day of the business, 18th September 22 to 31st March 23. This is asked in exam already for 2 marks. And I told you I got 95 marks in accounts. I cleared my group 2 first, then group 1 in inter. In first attempt, alag deke. Income tax mein exemption, costing mein exemption, accounts mein 95. CA final, group 1, I failed twice. And once I failed aggregate 196. सोचो कितना बुरा लगा. 2-3 दिन तो रोने में ही चले गए. फिर सब हो गया. आप कोई छोड़ता है फाइनल में आके? So then I started preparing, but imagine only 4 marks aggregate. So this is all about your previous year and assessment year. Can you put a message AC, 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 all clear until now? Then I can go to the next concept. I take a lot of live classes in YouTube for the CMA final students also, if you have seen my channel. But इतने लंबे और रोज के classes कभी नहीं लिए. This is a challenge for me also. So hope together we do something very nice and helpful for everyone who's watching this. है ना? Chalo. So this is all about your financial year is 22-23. Your assessment year is 23-24. And if you start a new business, it will be same way. Suppose you close a business. You just close a business. So 31st August 2022, partnership firm dissolved. You know, partnership firm is dissolved and they have closed the business. 31st August 2022. Okay. Now, because they have dissolved the firm, what is going to be their financial year? 1st April 2022 till 31st August 2022. Till this date, they were partner into partnership firm. So all the partners will have to pay the tax. So this is exception to the rule. Chale aage, saath mein? Yes, right. Now next, when I talk about previous year and assessment year, theory question asked for 5 marks. 5 marks, write down. Exception to rule that previous year and assessment year are same. There are 5 cases wherein it is asked in exam, exception to rule that the previous year and assessment year will be same. So what is your previous year or what is your financial year? 20-23 का जो tax है ना, वो अभी आपको पे करके खत्म कर देना है. Ma'am, but you said 20-23 March 23 के बाद July 23 I will file my return and pay the tax. Answer is no. Okay. So what is that exception? First one is non-resident shipping company. Write down. At least 5 side headings are correct. You will get 5 marks. Non-resident shipping company. You know, one ship is coming from USA. It is unloading goods, passengers at Mumbai port. again it is going to Sri Lanka. So from India, whatever income they have generated, they have to pay the tax and get the tax clearance certificate, then only ship is allowed to leave. Can we say ship ko, oh USA ka ship, bye bye, abhi to jao. Dekho, come next year, huh? July 23, please come and file your return and pay the tax. They are not going to come back to India. So non-resident shipping company, whatever they earn, there's a way to calculate that you will study in final, DTAA topic, double taxation avoidance agreement. And that company, whatever they earn in India, they will pay the tax, get the clearance certificate, then the ship is allowed to leave. So for them, what is same? Yes, non-resident shipping company, previous year and assessment year is same. Okay. Second is assessment of person leaving India. Say someone is permanently leaving India and say going to Germany on 15th of September 22. So whatever, say he's traveling on 15th September 22, he's traveling. So whatever he has earned from April 22 to 15th September 22, he will pay the tax and then leave. Followed? You can't say to him, bye, go to Germany now, come next year in July, there's due date of filing the return and paying tab wo sab karna. No. So a person who is leaving India will pay the tax and then go. Okay? Right. AOP or BOI formed for formed for particular purpose. This is your book language to get marks. As a teacher, don't you think I can teach you very, very simpler language, but कुछ तो side heading exam में लिखना होगा. किसी को plain vanilla ice cream खानी नहीं है, mash करके ये भी डालो, फेरोरा भी डालो, वो करो, ये करो, वैसे सब, right? AOP, BOI formed for particular purpose. I want you all to write example here, joint venture. You know what? Mine is a construction ka business, and say Bhavna, he is doing amazing properties. He's searching and he's having his own very good plot, but kuch purani building hai. Two of us decided ki his land and my architecture, we will make a tower, 5 flat he will keep, 5 and then buy back. Is this happening nowadays? Redevelopment of properties. Owners किसे property लेके redevelop करते हैं, tower बनाते हैं, and instead of land का value, owner is given 4 flats and the builder takes 6 flats and all. So is it a partnership firm between me and Bhavna? Answer is no. Then what it is? Huh? It is just a joint venture or AOP, association of the person or body of individual, group of people coming together, doing some activity and dispersing. Followed, right? Then they should pay the tax. Because once they disperse, who will pay the tax? That's why AOP, BOI formed for particular purpose. Okay, pay the tax in the same financial year. Next one, fourth one. I'm still learning, how to use those colored pens so that I can keep changing the colors. करेंगे, ठीक है, चलो. Yeah. Next is assessment of a person trying to alienate his asset. Alienate his asset means someone is trying to run away. Someone is trying to, for example, I have got 6 diamonds and that's my black money. Before the income tax wala reaches me, I have distributed diamonds to all other peoples and diverted and all. So whenever the department feels that a person is trying to alienate his asset, okay, in that case, they will try to catch hold and ask you to pay the tax in the same financial year. Last one to get 5 out of 5 marks is Discontinued operations. Discontinued operations. Yes, discontinued operations. So when the business is discontinued, almost like we have seen this partnership firm hai ya koi bhi hai, so once they close the business, then whatever is the tax from the first day of the financial year till this date, pay and finish off, no? So 5 exception to rule that previous year or financial year and assessment year is same is non-resident shipping company, assessment of a person leaving India, AOP BOI which is formed for a particular purpose, person who is alienating his asset, diverting his asset and running away, and discontinued operations. सब साथ में चलेगा, theory भी, concepts भी, practical भी. I want all of you to take a pause. Break को time है अभी. I'll give it 12:30. Is that okay? Till then, can you all put the message in chat box? All clear, all clear. Not clear तो not clear लिखो. क्या फिर से explain करना है वो लिखो. Okay, Raj, I'll explain the third point. Listen, all of you. Third point, joint venture किया foundation में consignment. What's the difference in joint venture and partnership? Partnership is for longer duration. Joint venture is, this is a venture. This is a property which belongs to Raj and I am having building ka knowledge. Okay, your old property we will demolish, Raj, and we will make a tower over there with Dipti ma'am. And then together, once the tower is completed, 5 flats you keep it, sell it, 5 flats I will keep it, and we will disperse. So is there a partnership firm which will file the return regularly and pay the tax? No. This is just like body of individuals. What is body of individual? Group of people coming together for a purpose and dispersing. Say me with 2 of my students, we will put up a cracker ka shop in Diwali, earn good money, temporary 1 month, and then bye-bye. Kaun Dipti ma'am, kaun Raj, kaun kya? Samajh mein aa raha hai. So these kind of the group coming together in the form of association of person, body of individuals, and they are trying to earn the income and disperse without paying tax. Government is saying for you previous year and assessment year is same, pay the tax and then go. ठीक है? That's what is third point. और सब clear है देखो. हाँ, ये 5 points learn करना है. I'll try one more thing. I always do it that the first 5 minutes of the class, those who join late, it's their loss. Those who come on time, we recollect yesterday's class because understanding is different and lot of repetition is required to get 5 out of 5 marks. If it is now clear, put me a message, please. Thank you. Right. Now, once we know that previous year and assessment year kya hai, budget kya hai, finance hai kya hai, next we should know what is CBDT. Central Board of Direct Taxes. It's the highest authority. Act banane wale chale gaye. 1961 people are not there now. So who is governing the Income Tax Act in India? CBDT. It's a council and they have hierarchy. Chief commissioners, commissioners, deputy commissioner, assistant commissioner, directors, assessing officers, ITOs, you know, that hierarchy is there. So CBDT is Central Board of Direct Taxes. ये सब objective questions में आते हैं, इसीलिए हम कर रहे हैं. And same way we have CBIC, Central Board of Indirect Taxes, that is GST and Custom. So CBIC is taking care of the GST and Custom and CBDT is taking care of direct taxes. Okay, right. Now so many times in exam, they are asking you question as to what is section, what is subsection, what are clauses, ये सब ये भी पूछते हैं MCQs में. Now, we all know income tax has chapters. In chapters, sections are there. For example, 222 clause E. This is one of the section of deemed dividend taught to you in chapter called income from other sources. Now, what is section 2? Section 2 gives generally all definitions. So, section 2, okay? 22 क्या है? Subsections. Sections के साथ जो attach है ना, the part of the sections, they are called as subsections. And E is what? Clauses. Will you be able to write it in exam clearly? What are sections, subsections, and clauses? Right? Clear? Okay. 222E. Okay. Now, when you come to chapter, section 10, section 10 is all lopsided, SSC का best friend, जिसमें पूरे exemptions हैं. तो section 10, 1 says that, you know, agricultural income in India is exempt. You can't tax it. I'm not teaching you section 10, but just telling you. Then 10 to HUF की income पे tax नहीं है, करता और सबको. Partnership firm, 10.3. Now, you know, these are not linked. So you can't say this is section. ये जो है ना, section 10 है. और ये जो है ना, section 10 clause है सीधा. I don't know if you all are following what I'm saying. It's not always like section, subsection, and clauses. If you check chapter 10, which is talking about all exemptions, 10.1 और 10.2 का कोई लेना देना नहीं है. 10.2 is HUF की income exempt है, partnership firm की income exempt है. So 10.1, 10.2, 10.3. See here, 222A, 222B are all related. So section, subsection, clauses. Here, this is section, this is directly the clause. Followed all of you? Also, we have a term called as proviso. Proviso talks about exception. For example, in business head, I will tell you that above 10,000 cash payment, business related कोई भी cash payment not allowed. 10,000 के ऊपर किसी को भी पे करना है तो use all the modes, UPI, online, debit card, account transfer, RTGS, NEFT, all, but not cash. Okay? So exception to the rule is if you are paying to government, pay to government, तो allowed है. अब गवर्नमेंट को टैक्सेस पे कर रहे हैं, 50,000 भी कैश डाल दो चालान पे करके, and they will accept. So like that, provisos are exception wherein this is not applicable. बस मुझे ज्यादा लॉ नहीं पढ़ाना है, ये खत्म होने आ गया है. And then whenever in exam they ask you small questions, you know, explanation to the act is given by rules. Rules 6DD. See, some rules say, dear students, maintain books of accounts. हाँ, books तो maintain करना है. So I'll go to next stationery shop and buy small diaries. No, rules say maintain cash book, ledger, like that. So rules are explanations. And other than this, to support this, we have circulars and notifications. Circulars and notifications. Circulars are binding to the department. Okay? Circulars. That's like internal department के लिए कि हाँ, if someone is not giving PAN ना, the TDS higher rate से deduct कर लो and all that. Notifications are for department as well as SSC. You know, all the changes come in the income tax in the form of budget, Finance Act. But right now it is say September 22 and I have to make some changes. Can I wait till the next financial year कि तब जाके मैं change करूं? No. Then in between changes or some clarification, like department said कि if PAN is not there by the SSC, TDS will be deducted at 20%. मैम बट TDS का रेट तो 2% ही है, पर आप पैन नहीं दे रहे ना, हम 20% काट लेंगे. ये किसने बोला? Department is giving these kind of notifications in between, which are applicable to department as well as SSA. Clear to all of you? Section, subsection, clauses, explanation, circulars, and of course, case laws are there. See, what are case laws? Listen now. Whenever there is dispute, the SSC goes to the tribunal and, you know, the higher authorities, commissioners with tribunal. ट्रिब्यूनल में हम जीत गए तो डिपार्टमेंट वाले जाएंगे हाई कोर्ट, हाई कोर्ट में वो जीत गए तो हम जाएंगे सुप्रीम कोर्ट, सुप्रीम कोर्ट में हम जीत गए तो कहाँ जाएंगे? घर जाएंगे. So whatever decisions are given by high court and supreme court in specific cases, okay, this expense is allowed, this is not allowed, relative key definition, that becomes a law and that can be used by others. That's called as case law. Clear to all of you, right? Now, we all know that tax on total income should be paid. I'm going to the next topic now. Tax on, you will enjoy doing the problems of unutilized basic exemption and all. Keep patience. Utna bhi pura theory nahi padhana hai. Tax on total income. On total income, you have to pay tax, right? Tax on total income you have to pay. So now who are the SSCs who are liable to pay the tax? Who is called SSC? Person liable to pay tax. A person who is liable to pay tax is called as SSC. Okay? Here many times in MCQs, फिर से मैं लिख रही हूँ MCQs. Representative SSC. Don't try to take screenshot. अगर कहीं लग रहा है मेरी स्पीड ज्यादा है तो आप पॉज करो, मैं आपको टाइम दूंगी लिखने के लिए. जैसे ये लिखो, representative SSC. See, when a person is like lunatic, unsound mind, he cannot sign, but he is having crores of income by way of will. You know, one movie came for Akshay Kumar. In that one dog was there, all the property was in his name. I'm not remembering the name of that movie. So that dog was the owner of all the property and all. So, but whoever earns income, someone should pay the tax, no? So representative SSC are usually even parents. When minors get income, they need to pay tax. So who will file their return? If they are good singers like Indian Idol juniors and all, parents. So representative SSCs, when you are representing others, representative SSC. और एक एग्जाम में पूछते हैं काफी बार, SSC in default. SSC in default. Now what is this, dear students? SSC in default. If you are liable to pay tax, but you're not filing your return, you're not paying the tax, they have decided to do best judgment assessment and all, then you are said to be SSC in default. Oh, this best judgment, remember, please remind me. I'm taking all the common portion right now for CA CMA exam, but CMA students have a very important topic called as assessment in detail. 4 to 5 pages are there. So last I will take that extra class for CMA students. Okay. So if I miss out, I can already see Chandrasekhar and also many of you are doing CMA. So कोई भी है तो मुझे याद दिलाओ. चलो. SSC in default. So what is SSC in default? He's liable to pay tax. He's not paying, is said to be. Since long I am saying a person who is liable to pay tax is called as what? SSC. SSC में कितने S और कितने E है देख लो. A double S E double S double E. हाँ ठीक है. Yeah. Now when I say person, we should know who is a person who is liable to pay the tax. Can we go little fast here? You all know this, so that I can spare time more on normal income, normal tax, special income, special tax, unutilized and marginal relief. So who is liable to pay the tax as a person? Individual. Second, HUF. HUF का return करता भरेगा, but on behalf of all co-partners, all. Then company, public company, private company, closely held company, all. Then it's partnership firm. Then it's limited liability partnership, even they have to pay tax. Body of individuals is group of individuals who come together, earn the income and disperse. So they should pay the tax. Body of individuals. AOP. Association of person means it's a group of person. Take a pause and listen. 3 marks distinguish between AOP, BOI is asked. This topic is important. When I calculate the tax on total income, I will not teach you कि normal income पे normal लो, special पे लो और ये rates है. तो total income तक आपको बार बार ये lecture देखना है, so that you repeat all the rates. Okay, right. So what is BOI? What is AOP? Association of person, दोनों में फर्क क्या है? Here it is group of only individuals. Association of person में AB partnership firm plus C plus D plus H का HUF. Can they come together and work? Then this is called as group of person, association of person. In that one is individual, another is individual. ये एक partnership firm है, ये एक HUF है. Whereas in BOI, it's only individual. Okay, right. Then we have foreign company, तो ऊपर ही आ गया Indian company के साथ. Local authority, they also need to pay the tax. And we have artificial judicial person. Okay, so these are all the peoples who are liable to pay tax. Now, when I'm saying you have to know how to pay the tax, let us now directly go to the tax rates. There's a small topic later I may forget, तो मैं सिर्फ लिख के रख रही हूँ. बहुत theory हो गया, 1 घंटा हो गया. चलो, ask me any doubts until now, or are you ready to dive into the tax rates, slab rates? वो लिखना है क्योंकि you have to calculate the tax. Only calculate the tax, dear students, if they ask you. Calculate the tax only if they ask you. All clear? Thank you so much for those comments. Thank you. Thank you. Chalo. Now, one thing should be clear to all of you. You all know what is total income? A person, ye dekho. A person will get income from various sources, which are grouped into 5 heads. From 5 heads, whatever income you get, then certain conditions satisfied, you get deductions. Chapter 6 से deductions, ATC to ATU. Inter-level पे deductions, TDS, ये बहुत important topics है. Not all the deductions. Around 6 to 7 deductions, जिसको बिल्कुल ऐसे बहुत पढ़ के च्यू करके खा जाना है आपको. Next, after this, you get the total income. Now listen, all of you. Tax is to be paid on total income. Silly mistake के लिए professional exam में कोई जगह नहीं. Tax is to be paid on total income. Surcharge is to be paid on tax. E-cess, अब ये सब क्या है? Surcharge, E-cess अभी आएगा. ECESS is to be paid on tax plus surcharge. I want all of you to write this, please. इसको लिखो. On total income, you have to calculate and pay tax at the flat rate, slab rate, which I'll teach you now. And I want you to write, even if it is printed there in your book, I'm telling you, trust me, your pen should flow. इसीलिए मैं लिख रही हूँ, नहीं तो मेरा भी काम बचेगा, आपका भी बचेगा. मैं PDF दे सकती हूँ आपको. Tax is always calculated on total income. Surcharge. Surcharge is higher rate of the tax to be paid by individuals who are earning above 50 lakhs, 1 crore. Oh, you are earning 1 crore, बहुत अच्छा earn कर रहे हो. You pay little extra tax. So surcharge is charged on what? Tax. And on tax plus surcharge, we will pay 4% health and education cess. This will be called as your tax payable. Is the format clear to all of you? ये लिखना है, because I've seen students doing silly mistake. ये tax के बाद double line. Total income के बाद. Total income और tax को merge नहीं करना है exam में. Tax is calculated on total income. Surcharge is calculated on tax. ECESS 4%, which goes, government collects. Ma'am, when I'm paying tax, why I'm paying 4% extra? 4% extra, which they take from you, goes for that girl education, 100% Saksharata mission, Swachh Bharat project. So these kind of funding ke liye, they collect 4%, but 4% you have to pay on tax also, you have to pay on surcharge also. Is the class clear and crisp? समझ में आ रहा है? Here comes your favorite, especially CMA students को match the pairs. और MCQ में भी पूछते हैं. Section 288A and Section 288B. What is 288A? 288 says that final tax, not every tax, surcharge, ye, wo, all that. Final tax to be rounded off. Excuse me. In the multiples, not tax, sorry, 288A talks about total income. Dear students, you will have 5 heads of income, then the gross total income minus. Final total income should be rounded off in the multiples of rupees 10. So if the tax is coming to 534 total income, तो हम कितना लेंगे? 530. अगर 539 आ रहा है तो हम कितना लेंगे? 540. I want you to write example and check the past exam paper. Ma'am, what you said, really, these kind of questions we are losing marks. And if you are clear, no, dear students, if you are clear with this knowledge, you will save time in recollecting. वो scratching वगैरह नहीं होगा, तो अपने आप पेपर टाइम पे खत्म होगा, है ना? Right? So 288 says that total income should be rounded off in the multiples of 10, not 100 and 10. 534 आपकी total income है तो 530 ले लो, 539 है तो tens में multiply करना है. And 288B says tax, final tax. Final tax to be rounded off in multiples of rupees 10. अभी example देखो, not the tax को round करो, फिर surcharge को round करो, फिर recess. No, finally ये tax को round off करना है. यहाँ लिख दो, ये tax को round off करना है. Same example I am not giving. Will you be able to get full out of full marks if they ask you what is section 288A and 288B? 288A says, ये ना final के exam में भी आया है MCQ में. Check your top MCQ questions which are there at Institute's website. You'll see this. 288 is rounding off of total income. 288B is rounding off of the tax. Okay? Yeah. Surcharge and rebate, of course, I'll explain very nicely. Right now, write down slab rates. Slab rates are applicable for home, individual, HUF, AOP, BOI. Individuals, HUFs, AOP, BOI, AJP, artificial juridical person, God's deity, should pay the tax. 0 to 2,50,000. TI. TI क्या है? Total income. What is the tax? Nil. 0 to 2,50,000, nil. 2,50,000 से ज़्यादा and up to 5 lakh, it is 5%. Greater than 5 lakh, up to 10 lakhs, 20%. Greater than 10 lakh, 30%. Likho. Write down. Write down. Now, how do I know, dear students? यहाँ से मैंने second, ये तक यहाँ तक तो clear था. Tax part I have started. Should I take a pause? I'm here only. Can you all please write this? No, dear students, screenshot will not help you. This is like to sink it in your mind, ink it. लिखो. कभी नहीं भूलोगे 288A और B. 2010-11 batch students, they are like qualified CA since 10 years now. They, whenever they meet me, the first thing they say is, ma'am, you're running booster notes. They were like saviors one day before exam. So trust me, no? So happy to see you all trusting me and I want to give my best. तो आप देखो ये सब लिखो. कहीं कोई doubt है तो पूछो. Yeah. Now you know. Can we calculate the tax up to 10 lakhs? ये देखो. Up to 10 lakhs tax. कैसे निकालना है? 0 to 2,50,000. What is the tax? Nil. Means, can I say, dear students, up to 2,50,000, it is the basic exemption. Up to 2,50,000, your tax is nil. आपको कोई tax pay नहीं करना है. That's like basic exemption. Yes. 2,50,000 to 5 lakh, it's 5%. So, on next 2,50,000, 5% comes to 12,500. 5 lakh to 10 lakh. On that next 5 lakh, it is 20%. 1 lakh. समझ में आ रहा है? Whatever you are earning above 5 lakh and to 10 lakhs, it is 20%. 1 lakh. And above 10 lakh, 30%. In short, up to 10 lakh, अगर आपको कोई direct tax पूछे, तो कितना आ रहा है? 1,12,500. Up to 10 lakh. What is the tax? 1,12,500. Ma'am, if my total income is S for all my students, if say your total income is 13 lakh, shall we do 13 lakh into 30% directly? No. 13 lakhs, no. 0 to 2.5 lakh, nil. Next, आपका 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh, 12,500. 5%. Please be frank. If you don't know, don't worry. Others have followed. You all have come to learn here. You all are less, even if it is a batch of 250 students, one is not following, I will answer. Yeah, but if I feel, you are taking little extra time, let's not waste whole class ka time. I'll ask you to meet me after the class. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? पूछो, डाउट क्लियर होना चाहिए. 0 to 2.5 lakh nil. Next 2.5 lakh 12,500. Next 5 lakh 5 lakh से 10 lakh 5 lakh it is 20%. So 1 lakh, and greater than 10 lakhs on the next 3 lakh. Are you all getting why next 3 lakhs? 10 lakh के ऊपर 3 lakh, 30%. This is 5%. This is 20%. This is 30%. 3 lakh ka 30%. That's 90,000. So on, this is as good as one example one we have written. More than 300 problems I have planned to do with all of you. Chote, bade, sub, salary chapter mein, one concept, one example. Gratuity, एक, leave salary, फिर भी जल्दी हो जाएगा, time पे हो जाएगा, और अच्छे से भी होगा. Am I doing it correctly? देखो, check करो. Total आप सब correct करते हो. दीप्ति मैम कभी-कभी गलत करते हैं. Huh? Yes. So what is the tax? Surcharge is not applicable because the income didn't exceed 50 lakhs. So on tax, what is the health and education says? 4%. 8,100. 2,10,600. All right, all of you. Tell me, are the tax rates clear to all of you? Then I'll write some very important part in this, जो pitfall है, जो students के लिए गलत होता है काफी बार. 15 more minutes and I'll give break, and then we will continue with special income, special rates, unutilized basic exemption, marginal relief. Yes? Right. Any doubt in writing? Are you able to write this? See, we are calculating tax for individual HUF, AOP, BOI and the slab rates. So you can't say, ma'am, 13 lakhs है ना, ये तो 10 lakh से ऊपर हो गया 30%. No, it's not flat rate. It's slab rate. So 0 to 2.5 nil, 2.5 to 5 lakh, 5%. 5 lakh to 10 lakh, 20%. 10 lakh above, 30%. है ना, मजेदार? चलो. Now, I would like to highlight some more points. Oh. Yeah, let us take here that suppose if someone is for resident senior citizen. Now, what is the age of resident senior citizen? Greater than 60, 60 and greater than 60 till less than 80 years. 60, जिसको 68th birthday हुआ है, अब ये birthday पे भी एक question आया. Are you getting? I'm telling you the pitfalls. Like in tax, I taught you rounding off. This resident senior citizen basic exemption is 0 to 3 lakh. It is nil. So here, what is the basic exemption? 2,50,000. Here, for senior citizen, what is the basic exemption? 3 lakh. Next, 3 lakh to 5 lakh. On the next 2 lakh, it is how much percentage? 5%. 10,000. 5 lakh to 10 lakh. On the next 5 lakh, 20%. 1 lakh. And greater than 10 lakh, it is 30%. Same. So what's the difference if a person's happy birthday, 68th birthday is in financial year 20 to 23? He will get seniority benefit. For him, basic exemption will be, instead of 2,50,000, what will be the basic exemption? 3 lakh. Followed? But this is only for resident senior citizen. So very important for all, especially the final students who calculate the tax for non-resident. Ma'am, if a non-resident, ये भी MCQ में पूछते हैं छोटे छोटे क्वेश्चन. So that was a very shortcut. I should have started with residential status. No. Non-resident. Age. 74 years. कितना होगा basic exemption? 2 lakh. 50,000. Yes. Non-resident. See, almost so many of you are attending live and putting me messages. If you really feel that this knowledge is crisp, to the point, and very helpful for upcoming exam, I'll solve separately the November 23 RTP and the MTP for the CMA students also. ताकि हम यहाँ तक complete करें. Do share this video and motivate your friends also to join live from tomorrow. नहीं, आज एक दिन थोड़ा सो जाता हूँ, कल मैं रिकॉर्डिंग देख लूंगा, वो कल कभी नहीं आएगा. I am telling you, dear students, less intelligent students have become chartered accountants in front of me, but they were consistent. Some very smart student, but they miss the classes. आज नवरात्रि में जाना है, आज ये है, आज वो है. Promise मैम, मैं रात को बैठ के एक्स्ट्रा देख लूंगा. नहीं होगा, नहीं होगा. तो do share this with your friends also. चलो हम आगे करते हैं. Is the pitfall clear to all of you? If a non-resident's age is 74 years, what is the basic exemption for him? 2,50,000. Because this seniority benefit of 3 lakhs is for whom? Only resident individual. Now, for resident super senior citizen, super senior citizen with an age group of how much? 80 and above. 80 years and above. 80 years and above. What is the basic exemption? 0 to 5 lakh, the tax is nil. So what is the basic exemption? 5 lakh. Ma'am, फिर 5 lakh to 10 lakh. Next, 5 lakh पे 5% वाला तो slab ही गया. Super senior citizen up to 5 lakh, it is nil. So 5 lakh to 10 lakh, what it is? Next 5 lakh directly 20%. Greater than 10 lakh directly 30%. Again, this is resident. So a non-resident senior citizen of 82 years, what will be the basic exemption for him? 2,50,000. Slab rates. Yes, there are in the playlist regular batch videos from 1 to 9. If you feel you want to practice some selected problems for calculation of the tax rates, you can watch those videos. Okay? थोड़ा speed में देख लेना, देखना है तो no problem. So are the rates clear to all of you? What will be the this thing? Basic exemption for senior citizen 60 to 80 years, resident 3 lakh, super senior citizen 5 lakh. Now here one googly. Remember all of you, your financial year is 22-23 if it is 60th birthday. Kabhi bhi. September 23, March 23, 29th March 2023. अगर birthday है 60th birthday, तो seniority का benefit मिलेगा, senior citizen का benefit मिलेगा, 3 lakh basic exemption मिलेगा. Answer is yes. Again MCQ question. Yes, you will get the seniority benefit. Yes. Now, check with me, all of you, quickly. This, you will get the seniority benefit. Okay. Now, someone's birthday is on 1st April 2023. इसको 5 स्टार खिलाओ, किटकैट खिलाओ, ये एग्जाम में आता है. मैम 1st April 23 तो नेक्स्ट ईयर में गया ना? नो. Assume to be born on 31st March 23, senior citizen, 3 lakh basic exemption. Yes. What is your financial year, dear students? This is an important question asked so many times in exam. Your financial year is 20 to 23. What is your financial year? 20 to 23, है ना? तो 20 to 23 तो ठीक है, 31st March 23 को खत्म हो जाता है. But someone is born on 1st April 23, assumed to be born on March 23, and he will get the seniority benefit for 20 to 23. Ma'am, someone born on 2nd April 20 to 23, no. He will be senior citizen for the previous year 23-24. Ye sirf 1 day benefit is given to you for those who are having their happy birthday on 1st April 23. You know, like AM, PM, wo sab hota hai na? No books will explain you, but they will ask you this question in exam. Clear to all of you? For the tax rates, all clarity? Done? Ma'am, why you are making us write? This is looking silly, but you have to calculate the tax with good speed in your mind, right? Now let me introduce the concept of rebate. Rebate concept. Rebate is given only to resident individual. So pehli baat, non-residents, you don't have additional basic exemption and you don't have rebate. Are you all with me? Huh? So rebate will be given to whom? Resident individuals, right? Okay. Some of you are leaving, again joining. What is happening? Network issue is there? Put me a message. Yeah? Any doubt, anything you didn't follow, ask please. Yeah, this is very important. Even if you know it, you know income tax में जितना repeat करोगे ना, speed बढ़ेगी. Exam में pen flow होगा. R for repetition and R for the key to complete your exam on time. हाँ? चलो. तो resident individual को ही मिलेगा rebate under section 87 capital A. Now, what is resident individual? If total income is up to 5 lakh, छोटे मोटे SSEs whose total income, anything in the total income, if it is up to 5 lakh, yes, then from tax, which tax? ये tax आपका रहेगा. Surcharge का तो सवाल ही नहीं है. Surcharge is above 50 lakhs. Abhi I'll come to surcharge. Right now, dear students, rebate. Then from tax minus rebate allowed up to rupees 12,500. I'll work out and show 2 minutes. It will take. बड़ा अच्छा ये concept है. Excuse me. A rebate is allowed to whom, dear students? Resident individual. Non-residents, additional basic exemption नहीं मिलेगा, rebate भी नहीं मिलेगा. If total income is up to 5 lakhs. Okay, right. Then from tax minus the rebate is allowed. Up to how much? 12,500. Are you all with me? Yeah, up to 12,500. Tax में से minus होगा, and then on balance tax, health and education says 4% charged. So I am teaching you, dear students, the sequence. On total income, calculate the tax. Tax में से rebate under section 87A minus कर दो. कब? If he is a resident individual. If he is a chota mota SSE with total income up to 5 lakh. Huh? And then tax is up to 12,500. आपको rebate मिलेगा. And on the balance tax, after the rebate, whatever is the balance tax, on that add health and education says 4%, you will get the tax paid. Presentation is clear, then put me a message. ये happy birthday वाला भी अच्छा concept है. Some of you have again joined because left in between network issue है क्या. I am तो exactly sitting in front of Wi-Fi and praying that power should not go. Surcharge also I will take. Special income, special rates, marginal relief, unutilized सब हो जाएगा. 5 minute. पहले rebate. Resident individual, if your income is up to 5 lakh, from the tax you will get a rebate up to 12,500, and on the balance tax ESS is added. Clear to all of you, right? Okay. Only to resident individual rebate is allowed. So for surcharge, see, one thing, you know, it's like not even a mistake, dear students. It's like blunder nahi karna. Huh? Some of you have joined now. Can you please say hello and write your name? I should know who all are being committed to attend from day 1 till end. You'll get very nice bonus for sure. Either rebate will come. ये लिखो, or surcharge will come. What is surcharge? Surcharge starts if you are an individual and if your income exceeds, if you are an individual and if your income exceeds 50 lakhs, वहां से surcharge start होता है. So if your income is less than 5 lakh, you will get what? Rebate. Oh, you are a huge SSE. Your total income is above 50 lakhs. You pay tax on tax, surcharge. Either of it will come. Imagine a teacher correcting the paper in exam और एक ही कंप्यूटेशन में आपने दोनों किया है, रीबेट भी माइनस किया सरचार्ज में, तो ये सिली मिस्टेक नहीं है, इट्स अ ब्लंडर. The valuer will come to know the depth of knowledge of students. So please don't do that, dear students. Ask me if you have doubts. Can you comment below? Live chat is on. If you can keep commenting, all clear until now. Huh? Or write this. Yes? Right. So surcharge we will take up after the break. Here is a surprise for all of you. One of my past batch student is here and she wants to give. Dipti ma'am तो रोज ही बोलते हैं और अगले पूरे महीने बोलेंगे. तो 1 second, huh, dear students. We'll take a break and after the break, I'll explain the surcharge also. The live class will be on only. It will just be a break of 5 minutes. पानी खा के आओ. I mean, say पानी पी के आओ, हवा खा के आओ, दूध खा के आओ 2 minutes. 1 second, 1 second. Yes, before you all leave for a break, until now all the notes are clear. Okay. See your watches. 3 minutes of break now, and then we will continue. Okay. Right. Okay. As I said, one surprise is there for all of you. Here is our student Mohini Goyal from, I think, 2017 batch. I'll give you the spotlight and I don't want to say anything. You speak up now.
Ma'am, I couldn't hear you actually. You were
Now is
muted.
it clear? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Welcome, welcome, Mohini. 1 second.
Yeah.
How to spotlight you so that it's just you speaking. 2017. Yes. 2017, she joined concept classes. And let me tell you, ordinary students, they start very smart, but these are the extraordinary students who finish smart with 15 exemptions. But she wrote one group at a time, enter all the 8 subjects. Exemption or exemption 60s में marks नहीं है, 80 के above है. Over to you, Mohini. You give the inputs to these students who are preparing super duper hard for upcoming exam. Over to you. Yes, Mohini.
Hello, everyone. And yes, you guys must be nervous. You joined this field first of all. So yes, you'll be having many doubts. Ki, will we be able to clear or not? Matlab, will we have a future in this or not? Many of you will be confident enough. Like I was the one कि भाई हो गया तो ठीक नहीं हुआ तो हम छोड़ देंगे. But still, this was all like yeah, Dipti ma'am. Not like I'm praising her or praising concept classes, but yes, I have got a school teaching here. And I must say you that please do attend these chapter-wise series tests, which even my seniors used to have, not only me, and this was very helpful. So just don't take it for granted. Do attend those, and yeah, you'll have writing practice because of that. Else, though we never do writing practice or do consistent study. We have our other commitments other than studies, which we try to give more priority than our studies because we find it boring. But like because of these chapter wise tests, we keep our studies consistent. So yes, that was very helpful for me. And after getting out of school or inter, we lose our discipline. There won't be anyone to push us कि भाई पढ़ो 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 करके. Everyone leaves us on us कि पढ़ेंगे तो ठीक, नहीं पढ़ेंगे तो ठीक. But yes, Dipti ma'am is the one who used to scold us, used to tell कि don't take these things for granted. These are very important. So yes, please like follow her instructions. And secondly, yeah, if you speak about me, I was a person who didn't have confidence on myself. I thought I'll never be able to do this because I thought CA is like a very, very tough course, which student like me can never crack. So yeah, you should be consistent enough for that. You should uh, do attend your chapter wise series tests or booster notes, which require consistent revision. Then coming uh, to Dipti ma'am. Yeah, how she used to scold me like a mother. Even my father used to call her and say कि इसको समझाओ, ये नहीं पढ़ रही, इसको छोड़ने छोड़ने की बात कर रही है. And then she used to call me up and say कि ऐसे डरने से कुछ नहीं होता है, तुम करो, नहीं होगा तो नहीं होगा, ठीक है, but तुम करो तो सही, डरने से कुछ नहीं होगा. So yeah, she was being very supportive, no doubt.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope, dear students, you all have taken input. Mohini, you were there in 2002 minutes. You were there in 2017 batch?
And 18, yes, ma'am, 2017-18.
17-18, and your marks you just share, it's like motivating. Above 80 she got in all the 4 subjects, right?
Yes, costing. I got 84 in costing and accounts. Dipti ma'am ka favorite subject.
But then students want to learn taxation. I say ki costing is, of course, I feel like you all can easily get if you go by the booster notes, if you understand the format. And see, when you learn all the subjects at one place, now there is a lot of
Yes.
interlinking of the topics and the subjects, right or not?
And you get spoon feeding here, more of it. Else, though, like in other classes, you just, well, not like I'm degrading them, but yes, you do get spoon feeding here. You get all the things ready made. You just have to do one thing is study. That is the one
Another
thing you
one.
have to do. There's no other responsibility you guys have.
And Mohini is like qualified chartered accountant now, doing too well in her other all the areas. Thank you so much for giving all your inputs to students, and God bless you, dear. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Bye.
See you.
We'll take
Bye.
a break of 3 minutes exactly. Check your watches, and then we'll be back and we'll continue. Thank you, Mohini. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Are you all back? So how was the surprise? What happened? Yes. See, we keep giving inputs, but you take inputs. I remember 2010, 11, 17, 18, these bad students, and when they were writing final also, Mohini or any other student, they were always in touch with me. So in the final also, you will enjoy this taxation when you have this super base what you are building now. So it's very important to learn this for upcoming exam and make and repeatedly keep clearing your why. Your why is clear that you have to add CA CMA in front of your name for that 8 subjects of final. For 8 subjects, this base of inter. Huh? Chalo. So we will continue now next with your concept. Rebate is clear to all of you? Are you all here? Shall I wait or shall we start? Some of you have joined back again. Chalo. So once again, recollecting with the concept of rebate very quickly, it's given only to resident individual whose income is up to 5 lakhs and rebate is up to 12,500. Next year is changing. Don't get confused now. Okay. And so the rebate will come or surcharge will come. Now let us write what is surcharge. Quickly, dear students, surcharge rates. I want all of you to write surcharge rate so that you calculate the tax correctly in exam. Okay, right. For individuals, HUF, AOP, BOI. What is the surcharge rates? If your total income exceeds 50 lakhs, up to 50 lakhs, no problem. But if it exceeds 50 lakhs, up to 1 crore, then whatever is the tax on that surcharge will be 10%. Here there's a very important amendment. I'm coming to that now. Yes, join back fast again. Put me a message. If your total income exceeds 1 crore, if your total income exceeds 1 crore up to 2 crore, then what is the surcharge rate? 15%. If your total income is greater than 2 crores up to 5 crore, then what is the surcharge rate? 25%. If your total income is greater than 5 crore, any income, any nature, any of the 5's, up to है नहीं, greater than 5 crore है, तो surcharge rate 37. अभी मैं आपको बताऊंगी जो एग्जाम में बार बार आता है, MMR rate, MCQs में they give this. First, have you written this? If your total income exceeds 50 lakhs to 1 crore, oh, you are earning superb. Excuse me. Can you pay? Surcharge is the additional tax. 10% टैक्स किस पे लगेगा? टैक्स पे. 1 crore to 2 crore if your income is 15%. 2 crore to 5 crore, 25%. Greater than 2 crore, up to 2 crore, it is 15%. Up to greater than 2 crore to 5 crore, 25%. Above 5 crore, 37%. Nice and clear to all of you, right? So these are the surcharge rates applicable. Okay. Now, exception, most important amendment. यहाँ पे लिखो amendment. Amendment तो याद होगा तो ही तो pen flow होगा ना. Separate lectures I have made for amendment, but I want all of you to write this. Amendment is these additional surcharge rates. Additional surcharge rate of 25%. 25% कब applicable है? When your total income exceeds 2 crore to 5 crore, 25%. Above 5 crore, 37%. तो ये जो additional surcharge rate है ना, 25% and 37%, it is not applicable for. क्या क्या चीज के लिए applicable नहीं है? Short term capital gain on shares, जिस पे tax 15% लगता है ना. Short term capital gain on listed shares, जिस पे tax 15% लगता है. Section 111A. Second, long term capital gain on shares. I am yet to teach you special income, special rates. I'll do in the coming 10 minutes very quickly. Long term capital gain on shares, ठीक है, जिस पे टैक्स कितना है आपका? 10%. Are you all with me? Section 112A. तो इसको 25 और 37% सरचार्ज रेट्स एप्लीकेबल नहीं है. थर्ड में एनी लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल, एनी लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन, प्रॉपर्टी है, ज्वेलरी है, एंटीक्स है, जिस पे टैक्स है 20%. एंड द लास्ट वन इज योर dividend income. Okay, so these four are the cases wherein 25% and 37% surcharge rates are not applicable. Example, if there is a long-term capital gain on shares, 8 crores, 8 crores का सिर्फ long-term capital gain on shares है. Yes. So will this person get basic exemption of 2.5 lakhs? Yes. On long-term capital gain on shares, additional basic exemption is given up to 1 lakh. I'll again say when I come to special income, special rate. फिर से एक बार. Long-term capital gain on shares कितना है? 8 crore. Basic exemption मिलेगा? Yes. Additional basic exemption मिलेगा 1 lakh तक? Yes. बैलेंस जो भी इनकम है इस पे टैक्स कितना रहेगा? 10%. सरचार्ज, मैम बट द इनकम इज 8 करोड़, तो भी सरचार्ज रेट कितना लगेगा? 15%. लुक ऑन द स्क्रीन. 15% is 1 to 2 crore. But if the long term capital gain on shares, even if it is 8 crore, surcharge is 15%. और हेल्थ और एजुकेशन सेस तो लगेगा 4% टैक्स प्लस सरचार्ज. आई एम नॉट कैलकुलेटिंग द टैक्स, बट आपको समझ में आया या नहीं कॉन्सेप्ट? इज दिस ऑल क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू? सी दीज आर वेरी टिडबिट्स अमेंडमेंट्स. ये कहाँ हिट होंगे एग्जाम में पता नहीं है. ये अमेंडमेंट है अभी का. Additional surcharge rates of 25% and 37% are not applicable. They are not applicable. Yes, to whom they are not applicable? For short-term capital gain on shares, long-term capital gain on shares, any other long-term capital gain and dividend income. Okay. So for them, even if the income is 8 crore, what is surcharge rate? ऐसा नहीं कि surcharge नहीं लगेगा. Surcharge लगेगा, लेकिन कितने रेट से लगेगा? 15% से. और हेल्थ और एजुकेशन से बिल्कुल लगेगा. Now a concept I want to introduce, maximum marginal rate of tax. What is the highest rate of tax? Search your past exam and tell me they've definitely asked this to you all. Maximum or marginal rate of tax. Keep your phones, laptops charged so that you don't put me a message, ma'am, I missed the end because my phone was not charged or this was a problem. And your exam is nearby. I don't want to keep on teaching till last days. So 2.5 hours of classes. I think 15 minutes more and we'll be done for the day. Maximum marginal rate of tax. What is maximum marginal rate? It's the highest tax rate. Highest आपका tax कितना है? 30%. Highest tax कितना है? Tax rate 30%. Highest surcharge कितना है? उसका 37%. कितना आ रहा है देखो? 30 into 137%. That's coming to 41.1. और health और education cess का तो 4% rate है on tax plus surcharge 1.644. So what is the maximum marginal or highest rate of tax? ये एग्जाम में MCQs में बहुत आता है. 42. You know, sometimes the teacher says इसको रट्टा मार लो, ये हो गया. ऐसा नहीं है. इसको learn कर लो, ऐसे नहीं है. Are you all with me? What is the highest rate of tax an individual is liable to pay? 30%. Highest rate of surcharge? 37%. Though highest rate is not applicable on those special incomes, but abhi to hai na. Or health or education says on tax plus surcharge. So maximum marginal rate of tax is 42.744%. 42.744%. ये बहुत बार पूछते हैं एग्जाम. Highest rate of tax. So here we complete with normal income, normal slab rates, surcharge and rebate. Yes. Can you all put a message all clear until now? AC, all clear? चलो आगे चलते हैं. Normal income, I always say students should know this. Normal income, slab rates. Special income, special rates. और इसमें भी एक amendment है. 115 BBE. Yes, shall we take this? Normal income, slab rates. Special income, special rates. Now, what is this? Let us check up what are the special income. Already I have written long-term capital gain. कोई भी होने दो, 112. Flat 20%. Long-term capital gain on shares, listed shares, जहाँ पे STT charge होता है. Security transaction tax लगता है आपको. Excuse me. What is the tax? 10% and additional basic exemption up to 1 lakh. Normal basic exemption you will get 2,50,000 and what? Additional basic exemption मिलेगा 1 lakh. फिर उसके ऊपर जो भी long term capital gain on shares है 10%. Next, short term capital gain on shares. I will take this topic again in capital gain, taxation of capital incomes. But ये बहुत important है. Short term capital gain on shares listed 15% flat. Short term capital gain others slab rates. Routine slab rates. All right. Are you all with me? Long-term capital gain, flat 20%. Long-term capital gain on shares, जो है जिस पे listed है STT लगा है 10%. Please ask doubts if you have any. One second. Yeah. Short-term capital gain on shares 15%. Short-term capital gain others 10%. But ये चारों में basic exemption, B's basic exemption is allowed. Ma'am, if I have only long-term capital gain on property 8 lakhs, will you allow me 2,50,000 basic exemption? Answer is yes. Okay. After this, we have lottery, or I call it as casual income. Lottery, horse races, casual income, betting, horse races. For all this income, it's flat 30%. Flat 30%. And most important, section 115 BBE, that is undisclosed income. You know, in search, raid cases and all, undisclosed income is recovered from SSC. Black money मिलता है जो, इस पे कितना टैक्स पे करोगे? 78% फ्लैट. अब जब फ्लैट 78% है, actually it is 60% tax, 25% surcharge, and then tax plus surcharge पे 4% health and education. करके देखो. Pick up your calculator, dear students, all of you. 60% is the tax into 125%, so 75%. Surcharge is, मैम 25% कहाँ है? Surcharge के तो इतने रेट है. But ये जो income है, undisclosed income, cash credits, you know, all book entries, bogus entries, and on 75% into 104%. What is 104%? 4% is, so 78%. Acha. Lottery pay and casual income pay, no basic exemption. No basic exemption. No expense allowed. You can't say, ma'am, I have won 3 lakh in KBC, but 2 lakh to aane jaane ka kharcha, Bombay, staying in hotel, going to film city for shooting and all. No expenses allowed. No basic exemption. No losses allowed. No set off allowed. Can you set off other losses in the casual lottery income? Answer is no. Are you all with me? तो लॉटरी और कैजुअल इनकम पे कितना टैक्स रहेगा? फ्लैट 30% फ्लैट. आई एम अ हाउसवाइफ, आई हैव जस्ट वन लॉटरी ऑफ 4 लाख. कैन आई से बेसिक एग्जेम्पशन तो दो 2,50,000? नो बेसिक एग्जेम्पशन, नो एक्सपेंसेस. You can't show losses. You can't set off other losses here. You have to pay flat 30% tax on casual income, and betting and all 78%. I will not repeat this when I start total income problem. तब फिर एक्स्ट्रा टाइम स्पेयर करना पड़ेगा, जाके बेसिक्स पढ़ो. तो अभी कर लो साथ साथ में. Yes. So here we complete with the tax rates of individuals. Very quickly, let us write partnership firm. Partnership firm. What is the tax rate? Flat 30%. Partnership firm. Yes. And surcharge for a partnership firm is greater than 1 crore, 12% surcharge. और surcharge पे ही से वो सब तो लगेगा. Partnership firm. Okay. Now, let us take company. Domestic or Indian company, the tax is 30%. Foreign company, whatever they earn in India, they have to pay the tax at 40%. Surcharge rates. इसी की लाइन में लिख देते हैं. Surcharge. Domestic company. स्लैब रेट्स हैं, मतलब उनके लिए अलग अलग तो लिख लेंगे। चलो, सरचार्ज, डोमेस्टिक कंपनी, फॉरेन कंपनी, ठीक है। टोटल इनकम एक्सीड्स 1 crore एंड अप टू 10 crore। आपकी कंपनी है, कंपनी की टोटल इनकम 1 crore से ज्यादा है तो सरचार्ज लगेगा। मैम बट यू सेड 50 lakhs, 50 lakhs वाला लिमिट इज ओनली फॉर इंडिविजुअल 50 lakh to 1 crore, 10% 1 crore, ये इंडिविजुअल के लिए। कंपनी के लिए, डोमेस्टिक कंपनी अप टू 10 crore, 1 crore से ज्यादा और 10 crore तक क्या है सरचार्ज रेट्स आपका 7%. If the total income exceeds 10 crore, what is the surcharge rates? 12%. Foreign company, see here the tax rate is 30% ना, foreign में tax rate ही ज्यादा है, 40% is the tax rate dear students for foreign company. So what is the surcharge rates? Up to 1 crore to 10 crore, it is 2%. Above 10 crore, what is the surcharge rate for foreign company? 5%. I want to repeat, domestic company, the tax rate is flat 30%, but the surcharge rate above 1 crore to 10 crore, 7%, above 10 crore, 12%, foreign company, 40%, 1 to 10 crore, 2% surcharge, 10 crore के ऊपर इनकम गया तो पूरे इनकम पे surcharge 5%. Clear to all of you? So here we complete special income, special rates, normal income, normal rate. Only 2 small concepts are left and then we are done for today. Revise this. Cumulative your study should go. Then total income 14 out of 14 marks are your. No sir, I have not cleared 2 groups together, but I have got exemption 87 in tax. You will be saying this dialogue for sure. Yeah. For domestic company, I did say the tax rate is 30%, but in the previous year, 2021, if turnover is up to 400 crores, then the tax is 25%. ये एक exception है. Domestic company, the tax rate is 30% flat, but in the previous year, 20 and 21, 2 साल पहले, अभी कौन सा ईयर चल रहा है? 20 to 23. If your turnover of the company is less than 400 crores, right now you can pay the tax 25%. What is the average rate of tax and what is the marginal rate of tax is all clear very quickly. Yes, Aarti, Raj, Jyoti, Sonu, Bhavna, all of you can put a message if you have any doubt anywhere in the tax rates. Yes, shall I take the concept of unutilized basic exemption? ये टैक्स में भी आता है और एमसीक्यू में तो बहुत बार आता है सी एग्जाम. Unutilized basic exemption. Oh, I just missed telling you the tax rates for cooperative society. I'll say. अब ये पहले लिख लिया है तो ये कर लेते हैं. Unutilized basic exemption. See, Mr. X, he is having salary income 1,30,000. Long-term capital gain, just long-term capital gain, not shares or anything they have given, 5 lakh. ठीक है, ये क्वेश्चन है. अब इसका आंसर. What will be the tax on salary income? Nil. What is the basic exemption for Mr. X? Age कुछ नहीं दिया है तो we'll take it less than 60 years and 2,50,000 is the basic exemption. So how much is the salary income? 1,30,000. जिस पे टैक्स कितना होगा? Nil. अभी भी unutilized basic exemption is there. कितना? I think 1,20,000 फिर भी. Yes. अच्छा है, clear है. Are you all with me? What is basic exemption? Till 250, Mr. X, you don't have to pay any tax. But your salary income is 130, tax is nil. Still unutilized basic exemption is there, 1,20,000. Now long-term capital gain hai, kitna? 5 lakh. Can I reduce the long-term capital gain with unutilized basic exemption? Answer is yes. Long-term capital gain is 5 lakh. And basic exemption part is covered in normal income, salary income, normal income. Then what is unutilized basic exemption? Abhi bhi 1,20,000. Can I reduce it? Yes. What is balance long-term capital gain? Kitna aa raha hai? Just a simple example I have given to clear it. You want more example for rebate, special income, special rate? Kahin pe bhi message me in the chat box. Is this unutilized ka concept clear? Your long-term capital gain is 5 lakh. But abhi bhi 120 unutilized basic exemption, which you can definitely set off here. And you just have to pay on 380 long-term capital gain. Hai. So tax kitna hai? 20%. Had it been long-term capital gain on shares, 1 more lakh exemption and then 10%. So abhi to 380 ka 20%. So the tax is coming to how much? 76,000. Dear students, tax is 76,000. Done. But now you tell me, on this tax, shall I add surcharge? Answer is no. It comes after the income exceeds, total income exceeds 50 lakhs. तो इसको तो नहीं मिलेगा surcharge. इसको rebate मिलेगा? Minus करूं क्या rebate? No. Because the total income exceeded 5 lakh. Long term और ये सब मिला के 5 lakh से कम होने चाहिए. So whatever is the tax, straight on that, health and education 4%. 3040. So the tax is coming to how much? If there was network issue and if you have joined back, scroll and ask me if you have any doubt. Put all your doubts in the Telegram. Evening 6 to 7, I'll be live in the Telegram and I'll clear all your doubts with the voice note. And take a printout of residential status questions which we are going to solve tomorrow. Yeah, ye dekho. What's your suggestion? Shall we do residential status or agricultural income? Agricultural income total income के साथ भी आता है. ठीक है ना? चलो. Yeah, you comment below how you want to do it. I'm checking all your comments. So you comment below. Yeah. Tell me, is unutilized basic exemption फिर से एक बार? Salary 1,30,000 or long term, तो इसकी total income is coming 6,30,000. He's not eligible for rebate. 5 लाख से income exceed हो गया और surcharge तो नहीं लगेगा. तो 130 आपने वहां set off किए, अभी भी 120 बाकी है यहाँ set off किए on balance tax and on that this. You know, if you have paid any advance tax on your own, you will deduct it here. If someone has deducted TDS, you will deduct it here. I'm just writing, parking the space. कि मैम आपने तो इतना ही कराया था. Exam में they said Mr. X paid 50,000 advance tax minus 2,000 किसी ने उसका TDS काट लिया minus. So this is what is the final tax payable. And this is rounded off. Final tax is rounded off in the multiples of 10 to 88B. Income is rounded off in the multiples of 10 to 88A. So here we complete with the concept of unutilized basic exemption. Okay, right. Now, next concept I'm taking up is last one for today, marginal relief. Before that, we missed writing the tax rates for cooperative society. एक खादा भी अगर MCQ आ गया हमको क्यों मिस करना है मार्क्स? cooperative society, आते से example is Amul, up to total income 10,000, 10%. Above 10,000, up to 20,000, 20%. And above 20,000 total income है, तो आपका टैक्स जो है वो 30% है. स्लैब में ही रहेगा ये. कोऑपरेटिव सोसाइटी का टैक्स हार्डली दे आस्क, बट वी शुड नो कि ऑन टोटल इनकम इट इज 10%, 10,000 to 20,000, 20%, above 20,000, 30%. Those who have missed in between, I gave break, and our student Mohini, now a qualified chartered accountant since last year, I think 2 years back or last year, she was here to give some inputs, and hope that is helpful to all of you. So do go back and watch that. And now the last concept for today. Will you be able to answer if I take a surprise test tomorrow? अब ये क्या surprise हो गया मैम, आपने बता दिया. If I ask you MMR, you should be able to say 42 point this, but how did you get? Calculate करो, exam में 2 सेकेंड लगेगा. Marginal relief, 5 marks question. And what is the concept, you know? If your total income exceeds 50 lakhs, you have to pay surcharge. Surcharge क्या है? Surcharge is the additional tax which you have to pay on tax. Surcharge is to be paid. Sometimes the income marginal, you know, we have a chapter called in costing called as marginal costing. तो surcharge ये क्या है मतलब? Excuse me. Surcharge is like just income exceeded little bit, say 50 lakhs or 10,000, और मुझे surcharge पे करना पड़ रहा है. आपको समझ में आ रहा है? So just income exceeded little bit and tax is like overly high. So can I get a relief? That relief is a relief from tax, which is called as marginal relief. Okay, right. Let us work out one example and you will understand it better. ठीक है? चलो. I'll just give one example. But for that, surcharge and all the rates should be clear to you. I think this is 4th or 5th example we are writing right now. Raj का total income है 51 lakhs. 51 lakhs. Write down as fast as you can. You know the reason I'm making you write, dear student, is 5 marks. Steps are important. आपके steps बहुत important. 51 lakhs. अभी ना step से शुरू करेंगे. Step 1. Can we calculate tax on 51 lakhs? जो कि मुझे आपको working note 1 में नीचे बताना पड़ेगा, सिखाना पड़ेगा ना. हमने ऑलरेडी कर लिया कि the income exceeds 50 lakhs, whatever tax you have calculated on that, surcharge will be there 10%. 1 crore to 2 crore, 15%. 2 crore to 5 crore, 25%. Above 5 crore, 37%. So tax on 51 lakhs. Let us see what it is. Step 2 is tax on 50 lakhs. If I would have not earned 1 lakh extra rupee, working note 2. Just calculate the tax. Bracket में खास लिखो without ESES. ESES अभी नहीं, relief के बाद. This is the pitfall. Ma'am, I solved 5 out of 5 marks correctly. Institute को क्या दुश्मनी है, मुझे marks ही नहीं देते. You have calculated the tax with ESES. Second step with ESES. So you feel you have got correct answer, but that answer is not correct, dear students. So you have to calculate the tax without ESES. ये blink होना चाहिए. Step 3. Tax 1 minus step 2. This is the excess tax you are paying. Abhi I'll work out. I'm just making you write the steps with some mindset. Next, I have excess income. What is already the excess income? We know it is 1 lakh. 50 lakhs के ऊपर तो 1 lakh ही ज्यादा है ना. Step 5. I want marginal relief, which is like step 3 minus 4. आप सिर्फ लिखो. I'm also not copying. I'm giving on my own. But my explanation, once clear to you, you will not have to mug up in the exam और आपको steps clear हो जाएंगे. Lot of speaking on today, 2.5 hours class. Hardly like I was sitting and you all were writing. Tax on 51 lakhs. Tax on 50 lakhs. ये तो हो गया marginal relief. अब आपका टैक्स आएगा. टैक्स इज 1 minus 5 relief. अब जो स्टेप 6 है उस पे आप ऐड करोगे हेल्थ और एजुकेशन सेस एंड स्टेप 8 आप टैक्स पे करोगे. मैम आई हैव नॉट लर्न दीज स्टेप्स. ओके डियर स्टूडेंट्स, नो प्रॉब्लम. You will learn it and you will write it. How many of you are recollecting salary chapter? We have one relief concept. वो भी ऐसे ही रहता है ना. चलो 1 second, our screen is not moving. ठीक है चलो. वर्किंग नोट 1. 51 lakhs पे टैक्स निकालते हैं. 0 to 2.5 lakhs. You know 10 lakh तक 1,12,500 वो भी आपको बताया है. Still 0 to 2.5 lakhs it is nil. 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh. Next 2 lakh 50,000. It is 5%. 12,500. 5 lakh to 10 lakhs. 20%. 1 lakh. और 10 lakh के above मतलब 41 lakhs पे 30%. 41 lakhs पे 30%. 12 lakh 30,000. Okay. And on this 12 lakh 30,000 plus 1 lakh 12,500. Listen please all of you. On this 13 lakh 42,500. I don't know what happened. I'm not able to scroll up this. 1 second, dear students. Just 5 minutes and we are done with. And what a coincidence. Whatever I decided, I could complete it on time. Universe is helping. 1 minute. I'll close and open it again. Yeah. हिलना ही नहीं है हमने. इसे थोड़ी चलेगा. हाँ अभी देखो. See 0 to 2,50,000 nil. 250 to 5 lakh. 5 lakh to 10 lakh 20%. 41 lakhs पे 30%. Now on this I have to take surcharge at the rate of 10%. Surcharge is always calculated on tax. ये मैंने आपको fit करा दिया दिमाग में. Surcharge is calculated on tax. ESS is calculated on tax plus surcharge. ESS अभी मत करो. Silly mistake if you do ESS now. 134,250. So what is the tax in working note 1? 1342,500 plus 1342,500. ये आ गया आपका 14,76,750 is the tax on 14,76,750 is the tax on 51 lakhs. Marginal relief will be clear. 5 marks question for CMA final में भी बहुत आता है और CA inter और CMA inter में भी आता है. Now tax on working note 2, 50 lakhs. 0 to 2.5 lakh, nil. 2.5 lakh to 5 lakh, 5%, 12,500. 5 lakh to 10 lakh, 20%, 1 lakh. 10 lakh के above, 40 lakhs पे 30%, 1 lakh, 20,000. कितना टैक्स आ रहा है देखो. Why you all are not giving answers in the chat box? दीप्ति मैम is calculating on you all are copying. एग्जाम में कौन कैलकुलेट करेगा बेटा आपके लिए? और दीप्ति मैम भी कभी कभी टोटल गलत करते हैं. कॉन्सेप्ट बड़ा मालूम है मैम, years से ये टॉपिक पढ़ा रहे हैं. So you must have seen my flow in the last 2.5 hours. But you tell me now, who is going to calculate? So why don't you all put your answers here first? 232, 500. नहीं, मैंने कहीं कुछ गड़बड़ किया है, सॉरी. ये तो 40 lakhs पे 30%, 12 lakhs. तो आपका टैक्स कितना आ रहा है? 13,12,500. Here no surcharge because the income is up to 50 lakhs. So no surcharge. Okay, right. And here of course surcharge we have taken. 13,12,500. See, if I would have got 50 lakhs income, my tax is 13,12,500 without ESES, without ESES, without ESES. मैम ESES के साथ भी तो सेम ही आएगा. आप करके देखो, आप कर लेना लंच करने के बाद. Yes, right. 1476,750 minus 1312,500. How much extra tax I am paying? 164,250. How much extra income is there above 50 lakhs? 1 lakh, 51 lakh. Income 1 lakh से बड़ी, तो the tax is increased by 1,64,000. ये तो गलत है ना? We call it जाती है ये तो. This is not allowed. My income just increased from 50 to 51 lakhs and you are increasing my tax by 1,64,250. Not allowed. Can we take a marginal relief here of 64,250? 64,250 is the marginal relief. Yes, I want a relief. Okay, whatever 1 lakh I have earned extra, no department, 1 lakh रुपए ज्यादा कमाए ना, 50 lakhs, that you take in the form of tax. But you can't ask me to pay tax 164,250, whereas income has only increased by 1 lakh. I want a relief of 64,250. ठीक है, take the relief. From what tax? This tax. Relief will come from what tax? 1476. Finally, what is the tax payable? 1476 payable है ना, because your income is 51 lakhs. But in 1476,750, I want a relief of 64,250 and my tax is coming to now 14,12,500. In that 4% ESES I have to. It's a challenge. There will be so many people who will be copying all this and claiming or whatever, but my teachers have told me that everyone can copy and do whatever they wish to, but they can never copy your vibes. So I know my students perform well when they literally tell me कि एग्जाम के पेपर में मैम आपकी कान में आवाज घूम रही थी. आपने बार बार बोला था कि मार्जिनल रिलीफ में ईसेस के साथ कैलकुलेट नहीं करना. पढ़ते तो हो, बट क्या क्वालिटी पढ़ते हो ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. As a teacher, how easy I could have made these 2.5 hours. But then when it is a professional exam and if you don't remember this point with ESES, then what? What's the point in making it so lucrative, interesting, easy for students, and then you miss out on the pitfalls. So please comment below whether you have followed or not marginal relief. On 51 lakhs, this is the tax. On 50 lakhs, this is the tax without ESES in working note. Excess tax is 1 lakh 64, whereas excess income is only 1 lakh. So 64,000, you want a relief from your original step 1. And your tax payable is 14 lakh 12,000. On that, add, this is your final tax payable. So on this, add health and education cess. All right. Okay. 2 minutes. See the Sarathi batch ka material. This we have done. हाँ, ये आपको बार बार एग्जाम में आता है ना, एंट्री ए वाला, जहां से मैंने क्लास शुरू किया. Oh, sorry, did I give you entry 92? It is entry 82. I will do the correction. 1 minute. Entry 82. अभी कर लेते हैं. रनिंग नोट्स तो पेजेस भर भर के लिखे हमने, देखो लिखते जा रहे हैं. Literally my back is aching, like I didn't know even I could write so much. 1 minute. Entry 82 ही लिखा है ना? I thought I wrote 92. It's correct. Yeah. As I said, you can copy everything, but you cannot copy vibes. And if you really feel एक pitfall पे ध्यान देते हुए alert sign के साथ amendment, MCQs, fill in the blanks, MMR rate, updates, example के साथ to the point you have studied, then do share this with so many other students to whom this conceptual knowledge should reach. Download Concept Classes app and check if you need anything. Sarathi batch of costing is just completed like this only. Yeah. So you can go for those crisp videos, take down booster notes, and prepare well for your exam. All this we have done. Application or diversion ek reh gaya na. Application of income is once you receive the income which is taxed in your hands and you go home and give it to your wife. Is it again taxable in her hands? No, she can apply and use it as she likes. What is diversion of income? Diversion of income is like before reaching, I am the owner of the property. I am getting rent from the tenant. Before rent reaching me, I am saying to him, please pay the rent to Bhavna, my younger sister. Usko de do. Can I say mujhe to income mili nahi? I am trying to divert my income, not allowed. Being owner, I need to pay tax. Okay. And tax rates we have seen with lot of emphasis on this word resident. Non-resident, even if you are 82 years, you will not get basic exemption 5 lakh. For you, basic exemption will be only the first one. That is 2,50,000. Special income, special rates, surcharge, I have taught you. Health and education says ये बहुत सारे examples हमने class में लिए थे for marginal relief. I've solved the first one of it in writing. You can have like just income exceeded 1 crore. So the surcharge rate is 15%. Whereas अगर 1 crore तक income रहता, I would have paid the surcharge rate 10%. फिर से, my total income is 1 crore 1 lakh. So up to 1 crore, I am ready to pay 10% surcharge. Just because I earn 1 lakh extra, I am ending up paying 15% extra. I want relief. If you check, it will be clear. 288 A or B को अपना best friend बनाओ. Heads of income, presentation. These are beautiful small questions we solve in regular batch. Concept of unutilized basic exemption. This is asked sometimes in the exam. Tax planning. If I'm already paying a huge tax, I can pay PPF, तो ATC का deduction मिलेगा, mediclaim ले लेते हैं, tuition fees मेरे son का मेरे husband pay कर देंगे. You know, we can plan. Tax management is compliance with all the rules. Time पे TDS दो, tax planning, ठीक है. Tax avoidance. Tax avoidance is, searching for the loophole, bending the rule. Like I am only on doing share trading. I am only doing job, but I'm doing share trading in my mother's name to get to basic, trying to mend the law. And tax evasion is suppressing the income. Tax ki chori karna. That's not allowed. Okay? So these are all Sarathi booster notes. If you're looking forward for anything, let me tell you one thing. As we close the class, make one promise that you are going to have growth mindset seed planted in your mind right now by promising me I take complete responsibility of myself. The day इसको डाइजेस्ट करके अप्लाई करोगे ना, बहुत सारे इमोशनल और बाकी सब प्रॉब्लम निकल जाएंगे. Take responsibility. If you're stuck up, you need anywhere help for any other things or your studies or planning or anything, I'm always there. I'll give you a fixed allotted time. We can have a Zoom meet and we can have a call of 15-20 minutes and I can guide you. I really would love to be a part of all your amazing students' story. Lifetime, I'll be like, दीप्ति मैम से टैक्स पढ़े ऐसे स्टूडेंट बोलते हैं और उनकी स्टोरी में मैं एक हिस्सा हूँ. That's what is my aim, to help me reach these conceptual knowledge across India, right? See you all tomorrow. We are starting with residential status. Agricultural income is a small topic. When I do total income problems, agricultural income आएगा, तब कर लेंगे. कल हम residential status शुरू करेंगे, ठीक है? And take a printout of the PDF I'm going to send by today evening in the Telegram group, right? And no nuisance please in the Telegram. I am busy in preparing all this best for you. फालतू के मैसेज फिर मैं उसको डिलीट करूं, आपको निकालूं, मत करो ना अपना और मेरा टाइम वेस्ट. दुनिया में टाइम बहुत कम है, ये सब फालतू चीजों में टाइम मत लगाओ. Take a nice lunch break, listen to some music, freshen up. If you have your time wasting time, आधा घंटा स्क्रॉलिंग के लिए अगर आपने आफ्टरनून दिया है वो करो, नैप लो and start preparing for costing and other subjects. Tax मेरे पे छोड़ दो, ठीक है? Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow at 11 o'clock live. Any suggestions from your side are welcome. God bless you all for staying till the end. Okay? But I would have loved if you all would have commented more and kept this chat box more. So if you're watching as recording and if you are willing to take up these notes and all, right?